thanks for clicking on the video. Hit the subscribe button for more weekly content, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Woo-wee! I've been waiting years to do this one. What's good, peeps? What's poppin'? Welcome to a brand new video. Dragon Ball What Ifs have been going nuts as of the last few years, and for good reason. One seemingly small change could drastically change the story as we know it. As for the topic of this video, the idea of Goten having a twin isn't original, but upon my research prior to recording this part, I haven't come across anyone who has posed the question of what if Goten had a twin sister. Since this is actually something I thought about for literally 9 years, go check out my fanfiction linked in the description below. Why not make it into a series here on the channel? I'll be using elements from my original fanfiction, such as names and techniques, but ultimately, everything will follow the original storyline. So, if you're amped, hyped, current for today's video, go ahead on the like button, help support the series, channel, all that good stuff, and let's get into it. So, the best place to start is age 774. When Goten was born. However, this time instead of just a baby boy, Chi-Chi also gave birth to a baby girl. The boy who looked like the spitting image of his father was named Goten, and the girl was named Hari. Here's how I decided on the name. The 10 in Goten's name translates to heaven or sky, so I figured twins would follow similar naming conventions. I derived Hari from another word that means heaven, Omanahara. Simple as that. Now, Goten still grows up to be the carefree, fun-loving ball of joy he was in the original, while Hari was more like their elder brother Gohan when he was young. Shy, reserved, polite, and not really interested in martial arts. At least, not at first. Around the time the 25th World Martial Arts Tournament was coming up, like before, Gohan was coerced by Videl to join. When Goten expressed interest in joining, he also suggested Hari should enter as well. This shocked Chi-Chi and Gohan some, as they all believed Hari was too gentle of a soul to take part. Here's the thing, it's not like she hated fighting. She watched her brothers and Trunks train all the time. Hari just never took part herself. Back to the story, the twins were playing outside when Goten suggested that they have a race. His sister was hesitant, knowing Goten was a lot faster due to his training, but he insisted enough for her to give in to her brother's wishes. Their destination was a rock formation far off into the distance, and at the sound of go, they took off. Being a half Saiyan, Hari was no slouch, but her brother's constant training allowed him to quickly take the lead until she was virtually out of sight. This greatly discouraged her. On the brink of tears, she was about to give up. That is, until something clicked inside of her. The race isn't over, and her own doubts made her quit before it even began. At that moment, Hari took a deep breath and took off with newfound speed and determination. And Goten felt that. He was around the halfway point when he stopped to see what that spike of energy was. When he saw that it was Hari closing in on him, he quickly smiled, but soon after turned up the heat himself. Obviously, Goten was able to win the race, but had he not taken it seriously, it might not have been that way. He was beyond excited to see her finally tap into the side of herself. Now you're probably wondering how Hari was able to close the gap between her and Goten. A few reasons. For starters, like all human Saiyan hybrids, she has limitless potential that could be unlocked through various means. Also, having observed several training sessions and just being around the Z-Fighters overall, she would already be familiar with the concept of ki. Though Hari can't utilize it at will yet, that doesn't mean she can't subconsciously access it. Finally, it all boils down to that ignited Saiyan drive to win and to overtake the opponent. With all that said, I don't think it's too far-fetched for her to perform how she did. The next day, when Gohan and Goten were scheduled to train together, Hari then expressed her desire to train and join the tournament. With her Saiyan blood red hot right now, there's no way she was going to be on the sidelines anymore. Goten was of course excited, while Gohan just prepared for an eventful but long day. And the first thing he needed to teach her was ki control, just like he showed Videl in the original. Due to her knowledge, determination, and innate potential, I really don't think it would take too long for her to produce the same sphere of energy Gohan demonstrated. Probably about 30 minutes, give or take. And this is where we'll stop for today. Here's a brief summary of this training session. Hari managed to learn basic ki control, Goten demonstrated his ability to become a Super Saiyan, and Hari was introduced to the Kamehameha wave. She obviously didn't master it at first, but was able to produce something akin to Goku's first Kamehameha after 5 hours of practice. So, where do you see the story going from here? How the addition of Hari changed the story? Leave your comments down below. And also, I want to pose a question. Do y'all think I should make these what ifs longer, or do you think the about 5-ish minutes is a good place for these videos? Let me know that in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next part. We're gonna continue this indefinitely, so please stick around for more. Thank you and goodbye.